Hey guys, what I wanted to do today was something a little bit different from what you have seen thus far on this channel. Because this is the first quarter, I wanted to be able to share something with you that I believe would be a word of encouragement as you prepare to move forward into this year. This message that I'm about to share is a Facebook Live that I did a couple months ago, but it's actually a message that I would consider to be timeless. So be sure to stay tuned and pay close attention as I share this special message with you. Let's go. Okay, ladies, let me share with you what has given me life last night. So, have you ever had a situation where you have heard something over and over again, but somebody says it slightly differently and then it clicks? This is what happened to me last night. So I was scrolling through my timeline, as we all do on Facebook, and I came across this specific conversation. And in the conversation, someone was asking a question about how to present their personal brand. And what she brought up was her concerns as it relates to the fact that she feels like she has the ability to help her clients reach all these different levels, but she thought it might look a little off if she hasn't reached those levels herself. Does that make sense? And so in this thread of comments, there were a lot of people making different statements, of encouragement and direction and things like that. But there was one comment that stood out to me from a coach. And here's what he said. In the midst of his response, he said this: how much you have earned has nothing to do with your ability to help your clients. When I saw that, I was like, that's interesting. I need to ask him, what does he mean by that? I need him to expound on it. And so I typed a response and I asked him, what do you mean by that statement? How much you have earned has nothing to do with you helping your clients. I said, because I see that as being a different perspective as it relates to the statement, you can't take anyone any further than you yourself have gone. Have you heard that statement before? Okay. So I wanted to get his take on it. And here was his response. He said, Akila, I hear a lot of people say that, but it just has not been my experience. I have helped many people scale their businesses quickly to 5 and 6 figures. Many of them have had more success than me, but many of them have had assets I have not developed yet, like a large list or a really high dollar product or a team. With those assets, a person can scale a business quickly. Oh my word. And then after that, somebody used the example of Olympic coaches. We just came out the Olympics. Well, you have all these gold medal Olympians and all these different things, and then you have their coaches. Well, 9 times out of 10, those coaches did not reach gold medal Olympian status themselves, but they had the skills to help the athletes be able to do that. It's the same thing in our regular world when it comes to teachers. We are exposed to teachers from preschool all the way up through doctorate or whatever the case may be. Some of them, that's all they aspire to do. And maybe those were life choices or whatever, but their ability to pour into their students already takes their students far beyond where they themselves have gone. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness. This thing was giving me life like nobody's business. So then I started thinking, there's a statement that circulates from every once in a while where it talks about we have the same 24 hours in a day as Beyonce. I will tell you guys that I've heard this statement countless times and I never really fully agreed with it, but I couldn't articulate why that was until now. The reason why I don't agree with that is because, yes, as far as hours, yes, we have the same 24 hours in a day as Beyonce. But to expect us to be able to accomplish what a Beyonce does is utterly foolishness, because Beyonce has access to resources that we don't have. Half of the stuff that Beyonce, that is taken care of for Beyonce during the day, is not taken care of by Beyonce. Do you understand? Beyonce got a squad. She got an entourage. She got people wanting to do stuff for her for free. Do you get me? So she got all these people supporting her, That's why she's able to accomplish what she wants, what she's accomplished in life. And included in those people are like vocal coaches, fitness trainers, and all these other different people that are helping her to get to that next level, although they themselves may not be at that celebrity status. That again does not mean that they didn't have the capacity to help Beyonce get there. Are y'all feeling me with the life that I'm sharing with y'all on this doggone recording? Now, this is not to say, somebody should come up with this crazy idea and just roll out something and just say, I can help whoever because of whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that don't discredit what you bring to the table, what you have the ability to do, just because you can't throw up this 6-figure sign, or you can't throw up this 7-figure sign, or whatever the case may be. Because I'm going to tell you something. My background is in being a virtual assistant. So I have been behind the scenes where there are 6 and 7-figure businesses who still don't have the proper systems and structure in place to sustain and scale their business. So you're telling me that being a system strategist that I am, that I don't have the ability to help this person to be able to do what they need to do, and as a result, they can go higher and better in their business? Come on, people. Nuh-uh. You can have several seats with that one. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So if you know that you bring that to the table, do not let the fact that that you yourself haven't reached 6 or 7 figures be that thing that deter you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's the life that I was getting from this statement. That's the life that I was getting from this conversation last night. Because I'm like, man, something's not adding up. And I'm telling you, that is what it was. And being in this online space as long as I have, I know that's how a lot of people talk. Well, how can she do that? Because she didn't reach 6 figures, because she did. Well, guess what? Maybe I don't have access to the same things that you have access to. Maybe I have other responsibilities that you don't have. Do you see what I'm saying? That don't mean that I don't carry the knowledge and the ability to take somebody there. So I'm just going to go and put that right there on the shelf, and I'm going to leave that right there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I hope that this message gave you guys life, especially those who were struggling when it came to this thought process and this aspect. I hope I gave you life. And if I did, leave this in the comments below, because I know it gave me life. And when it comes to working with different clients and even how I present myself. And I hope you guys have a great week and consider this to be motivation so you can crush it for all the week. All right, take care. Bye.